aboard were from Mexico.
Good morning.
The Learjet 55 operated from Jet Rescue had just
Today
taken off from Northeast
is
Philadelphia
February
Airport,
1st,
says Jet
2025.
Rescue spokesperson Shai Gold.
As you guys may have already heard, there was a plane crash here in Philadelphia at the area of Cotman Avenue, just right off of Roosevelt Boulevard.
He says Jet Rescue makes 600 or 700 such flights a year, and it's doubly tragic.
The plane actually crashed down, and several houses were involved in the crash. Debris has been found all over the place, even well deep into the mall parking lot directly across the street from a residential neighborhood. I'm quite sure the whole area is closed off. I'm going to drive up to see how close I can actually get to the scene, see if I can show you guys anything. I actually reside about 10 minutes from where the crash occurred. And for those who were asking last night that I didn't feel anything, it was a small plane. It's not like it was a commercial airline. If it was a commercial airline, hell yeah, I would have felt that. But it was a small plane crash. Good morning, Miss Baker. I'm going to see what I can do as far as getting this close to the scene to get some footage. But from what the news is reporting, the whole area is literally blacked out right now. So I'm going to see how close I can get.
Crime and Justice reporter Kristen Johansson spoke with a local aviation expert.
That's wild too.
Exactly how it crashed.
Roosevelt Boulevard usually has cars going up and down this time of morning. Looks literally almost looks like it's abandoned. What's going on, Flip? Yeah, I guess Flip, Miss Baker, I guess you guys heard about the crash here in Philly last night. I was just saying a few minutes ago, that crash actually occurred about 10 minutes from where I reside. I'm trying to drive up now to see what kind of, coverage I can get. They're saying now it was some kind of like medical plane or something that actually crashed. Well, that's what they're saying on the news anyway. Real Geechee, good morning, good morning. Yeah, Flip. I don't know if you heard, it kind of rattled me a little bit last night when I was trying to tell Sis on the panel. It's crazy how close these things happen to you and whatnot. Oh, I'm good, Flip. I can only get so close to it. I'm just going to see how close I can get. I may have to go like the roadway where it happened. There's an underpass that I'll probably have to pass through. That's the only roads that's open in that area to get through. Baker said headed back to Mexico. JB2, what's going on? Good morning, Johnny Blaze. Yes, it's wild.
Plus, CNC makes budgeting for your new system easy with 0% financing options. Schedule an estimate today with CNC Heating and Air Conditioning, your local York certified comfort experts.
Let me see. Listening to the news, I haven't found out how many people actually died yet. I know they mentioned a mother and child that were deceased, I guess, from one of the houses that was damaged.
Those who qualify and roll for this relief program will only have to pay back a fraction of what they owe. This is not bankruptcy or a debt consolidation loan. This is a relief program that credit card companies would.
This is Roosevelt Boulevard,
as it ends your debt nightmare.
One of the nation's most deadliest roadways. There's a lot of pedestrian accidents along here too. But They've changed laws and putting up cameras left and right all over this strip. So I guess the death rate as far as pedestrians has dropped like 95% since they put the cameras up. 800-390-1164. Crazy in the middle of the night out here, you can hear all the muscle cars going crazy out here. But the funny thing is they don't get caught by cameras.
Update, or maybe you've heard a little bit about Northeast Philly. We do have some closures because of the plane crash. Let's talk about these. Cotman Avenue closed between Roosevelt Boulevard and Bustleton Ave. The Boulevard outer lanes closed between Tyson and Ron. The idea is just avoid the area if you can until further notice why this is.
Okay, so I'm in the lane now where I can actually pass by there.
95 northbound approaching really
the
kind
lanes
of right
that you
at
see to
exit
my
35
right,
Woodhaven.
that's what they actually have closed off
Now,
because
there
that
were two there,
would
so this
gain
must be a
access to
disabled
Cotman
vehicle. They don't have their
Avenue.
hazards on. They're partially
The roadway
blocking
that I'm
exit
on
as you approach. So I guess
it's actually going to go
there.
under Cotman
To
Avenue.
New Jersey, let's get to Atlantic City.
But when I get close, I'm going to see if I can give you guys a little bit of
at Bayport Drive,
footage
all lanes
and see if I
closed
can at
because
least
of the utility pole. Next update, less than 10 minutes on Billy Dawson.
find a way to like circle the area and see if I can get different angles.
36. The rest of Saturday, breezy with some clouds, then sunshine, and high at 40. Sunday, variably
Yeah,
cloudy,
John,
41. Monday, we
I was saying
really
earlier,
breezy, not as
this ain't
cold
far
as
from where I
clouds.
reside.
A lot of clouds.
I'm on this strip literally
High 53.
daily.
Tuesday, mostly cloudy, and high of 50 degrees.
Aircraft disaster in Philadelphia. The latest from KYW News Radio.
123.8, my Sierra, 046 medi-vac. Thank you. Good day.
You're listening to KYW's coverage of a fatal plane crash here in Northeast Philadelphia. That's the last broadcast from the plane, which crashed about 30 seconds after takeoff. The pilot signing off, "Good day." Seconds later, the air traffic control tower tried to contact the pilot again.
Medi-vac med service 056 Northeast Tower. You on frequency?
And as you can hear, there's no response. All 6 occupants of that Learjet are dead. A child, her mother, and
Can
crew
you guys
were
hear that
bound for
news?
Tijuana. After the child received treatments at Shriners Hospital, the crash left devastation across the Northeast, starting fires and damaging cars and homes. The final number of casualties remains unknown. Our coverage is available online at KYWNewsRadio.com. KYW's John McDevitt spoke with a man who works at Steve's Prince of Steaks along Bustleton Avenue, a block away from the crash.
Yeah, that's a thriving area. Literally, the Cotman Avenue is one side is like goes into a residential neighborhood, and the very other side is like shopping center, almost like a strip mall with like a giant parking lot. But the plane actually crashed on the side where the residential neighborhoods is. The debris was so bad it actually it spread all over the mall, and I think they say they're finding pieces of it in a couple of neighborhoods nearby behind the mall.
And disappearing from radar about 30 seconds later, climbing to an altitude of 1,600 feet. Once again, this is KYW's coverage of the air disaster in Northeast Philadelphia.
That's right. Even if I wanted to try going up Bustleton, that's out.
On the plane,
They're
there was
going to have that cut off.
Casualties after the jet carrying those 6 crashed shortly after takeoff from Northeast Philadelphia Airport. We're heading down to a low of 36 in the city overnight.
WPHI-FM Jenkintown, KYW and WIP-FM HD2 Philadelphia.
Always live on the free Odyssey app.
WPHI-FM Jenkintown.
Just think if that was a commercial airline, man.
Always live on the free Odyssey app.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new run.
Well, from what they were saying, after the plane crashed, where it actually crashed, it ruptured a gas main in the residential side of Cotman Avenue. We haven't heard any explosions, so I'm guessing the gas company got the situation under control.
Did you know that 9 out of 10 customers would recommend AAA insurance to a friend? 9 out of 10.
A couple more traffic lights will be coming up on it.
More loved than the most loved sandwich in the city of brotherly love. that make us
That's wild.
We do treat our customers
And like I said, the crazy thing is, I didn't hear anything. I didn't find out until like my daughter hit me on a direct messenger and whatnot and asked me, did I hear anything? I told her no. And she sent me these 3 videos. There's literally kids in the area that's actually filming everything that happened. Yeah, now we coming up on the scene. Again, the lanes that I'm in, it's going to go under Cotman Avenue. I want to see if I can drive slow enough to give you guys a little bit of what's going on. As you can see that the police have the outer lanes blocked off. All traffic has to exit because they don't want anyone remotely getting anywhere close to the scene. This is Cotman Avenue. We're coming up. If you're in the outer lanes coming up to this traffic, not this one here, but the second one, that will be Cotman Avenue, where you can make a left on to Cotman as to where the scene actually happened. The scene actually took place over that way.
We are the only transplant center in South Jersey.
And Nurture,
As you can see, the gas station. Let me see if I can.
minimally invasive orthopedic surgery.
I had hip replacement of the future. I'm back, baby.
All right, this is the Cotman Avenue overpass here. And the police got everything blocked off, so you can't get no access over there. I want to see if I can turn off and get anywhere, somewhere close, to give you a little more. I gotta do a turn off and do a U-turn or make a left to try to go through the neighborhoods and see how close I can actually get. Now bear with me while I make this turn. Try to cut through the neighborhoods to see how close I can get from the parallel
Following
streets.
episode of The Week in Philly covers stories that happened before Friday's jet rescue crash in the Northeast.
This is The Week in Philly from
Oh, they don't really do their little show.
Sponsored by your Delaware Valley Honda dealer. Get a deal you'll like on a Honda you'll love. Welcome to our weekly look at the stories that have been making
Man, this is wild.
Philadelphia and the region. My name is Matt Leon, and over the next hour, we will catch up with KYW News Radio reporters to break down the big stories from the past week. As the Trump administration ramps up immigration enforcement.
But the response, the fire department and the paramedics, boy, you talking about people that showed up on the scene. I was sitting in my living room listening to Sis, yes, and I had it blasting loud. But once I found out what was going on, I turned my volume down. You can hear all the sirens just passing by my neighborhood and whatnot. It was crazy. You think something real, I mean, this was devastating, but I mean, could have been way worse though. Let's see what I mean. Wish this light would come on and change.
Monday was International Holocaust Remembrance Day. Vic Ragapati will be here to talk about a ceremony he attended in Center City. It was powerful. There were a lot of different speakers that were sharing stories from their families. And Sharon Ahauer will stop by to remember the life of
Now I remember why I hate this light. Making a left turn takes forever here.
He's also a community man. He kind of got this recipe right.
That's all ahead over the next hour. I hope you'll join us for the Week in Philly from KYW. after this.
Anyone who live that's on here that's from Northeast Philly, I hope you guys are all right. Even though it was in that area, if you from that Cotman Avenue area, I hope you guys are all right. Because I'm quite sure we're gonna find out way more this morning when the news or local news comes on. All right, I'm on a side street, that's parallel with Cotman Avenue. I'm gonna go down a little bit to see how close I can actually get to the area without having to turn off. Alright, I'm gonna try going down Bustleton Avenue this way. This will be like right near where the heart of everything happened. Right near Bustleton Avenue. I'm quite sure it's gonna be turned off before it's soon. Matter of fact, if I can get into this shopping center, I might be able to get out of the car. So I guess they broke the tape. I guess they're letting some traffic through. Okay, how close can I get here? Alright, this is the shopping center where a lot of the debris was found over here. This is the intersection of Cotman and Bustleton Avenues. As you can see, we got helicopters still circling. Just a real bad scene. I'm gonna pull over into one of these lots and see what I can film real quick without being messed with by the cops. Alright, let me make this turn real quick. Looks like I ain't the only one that's trying to get coverage. Turn it here real quick. This is the scene. It's real quiet. It's an eerie feeling, this quiet in this kind of neighborhood. Again, this is the side where all like the stores and strip mall and stuff like that is. And just across the street, it goes right into a residential neighborhood. This is about as close as I'm going to be able to probably get, but it's crazy. This area, like I said, during the day, it's thriving. I mean, it's traffic non-stop in this area. And the time that it actually happened, it was right in the heart of rush hour, technically. But yeah, that's crazy. Oh, what's the name? What's that? Finn Calhoun. There was a plane crash, a small plane crash here in Philadelphia yesterday evening. Crashed into like a residential neighborhood and right across from like a thriving shopping center. As far as we know, there are 2 fatalities thus far, allegedly. Supposedly a mother and child were killed. I don't know if it was from the debris or from the actual crash. They didn't say. Well, the media didn't say. But this whole area will probably be closed off for a while, and traffic is going to be rough. Because like I said, traffic through this area, it's crazy. No, it wasn't a terrorist attack. They said it was actually a small aircraft taking someone, I think, for medical procedure or something like that. It's one of those hospital planes. They're saying that's what crashed, but that remains to be seen. We'll see. Okay, they got that block out, so you can't get out that way. Yeah, it's crazy. Anybody that lives in the area of Cottman and Bustleton, I hope you guys are all right. Oh, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Let me see if I can get one more last shot. I'm actually headed the opposite way. But once again, this is the scene currently at 5:09 a.m. February 1st, 2025. The day after we had a small plane crash here in Philadelphia. This is going to be interesting with the investigation and stuff to find out what actually happened. But that's all I got for now for you guys. I find out anything else, of course, you know, if the media don't cover it, I'll find out what I can. But I'm off to my Wawa to get my coffee, get my day started. And meal ticket's supposed to be going live this morning, so I'm gonna be ready for that. But I'm gonna cut this one short and get my little grind, my little hustle on for a couple hours and whatnot. And I'm gonna holler at you guys a little later on. I'll holler.